Kings. Talbot's playing on his 7th NHL team, the most of any active goaltender.
Our starting lineups brought to you by Taco Bell. Fiala out of the box, back at 5 aside. Fiala was hoping for a back pass in transition. Instead, it is lugged forward by England. He will drop one off and get a return. Backhander. Score! Andreas England, the defenseman, roofs a backhander over Joseph Woll. And just after the kill at one end is completed, a transition goal at the opposite end.
89th NHL game for Andreas Englund. This is his first National Hockey League goal. I don't know what the odds are that he's going to score, but as he shovels this backhander to the net, watch it deflect right there off the defenseman Giordano.
The Ontario Reign, as you can see, an Adam Johnson tribute in the AHL, and obviously there were tributes around the NHL as well, particularly with the Penguins. Backpedaling and looking for a shooting lane is Spence. Off to the pivoting Moore. Moore right out in front. Scored! Backdoor! Philip Deneau. Perfectly set up. Tape to tape from Trevor Moore. And the Kings continue to dominate the first period with a 2-0 lead.
Thus far in the season, this has been a dominant performance in the first period. You see the broken stick in the corner. That's Noah Gregor's. Gregor's going to leave to go get one. That opens up room, but really the play is when Liljegren is focused on Moore, Moore dusts him with a great little spin. The ex-Toronto Maple Leaf, a beautiful pass to Phil Deneau across the corner.
A little tuck pass for Nylander from Bertuzzi. Doughty stalks Nylander. Nylander with a pivot. Works his way around Fiala. Nylander, toe drag, backhander, and a save made by Talbot.
And that's exactly what Nylander just did. Look, Doughty's got him in pretty good position, and when Fiala goes to help, Doughty peels away. Now all of a sudden Fiala doesn't have him, and Nylander's going to toe drag this around a pretty good
arena in Toronto. Happy Halloween. A hockey night here on ESPN. Bouncing puck right between the circles. And almost the beneficiary was Bertuzzi.
Big, their matchup nightmares.
Roy brings it across. He was checked by Yarncroke, tumbled to the ice. Thrown out in front. Deneau, side of the net. Oh, a sliding save made by Woll as he robbed Kaliev.
The Kings get in on the forecheck, and Timothy Liljegren is going to get plastered here by Matt Roy, and as the puck comes to the front, Kaliev is right off the goal line. He can really shoot it, but as much as you look at the athleticism and the strong push from right to left of Joe Woll, it's the fact that Woll senses the danger.
And the Kings remain perfect on the road on the penalty kill. 11 for 11. Marner across the line. Nylander, high slot. Tavares wrist shot. Glove save made by Talbot.
Back to the point, and the referees are telling the Kings it's inadvertent contact there. There's, you see that collision.
Yarncroke tries to sweep it up the half wall, but the only player that is there is Trevor Moore, and he will skate it shorthanded. Works his way on net, and a glove save is made by Woll. And Marner a chance shorthanded. Camp on his left, 1-on-3. Good stick lift by Kopitar. He comes the other way. 44 seconds to go on the power play. Drops one to Byfield. Further back for Fiala. Glove save made by Woll. Back the other way. A possible 2-on-1 shorthanded. Knies with speed. Wrist shot well wide. Woll has given up a couple, but he has also made a few terrific saves to keep his team in the game.
Yeah, at this point, that's what it's all about, is making the stop on the next one so you don't get spread out too much.
Another shot. Score! Not this time. Kaliev lights the lamp with a blazing wrister. A power play goal for Los Angeles, and the Kings have a 3-0 lead.
He cannot have anything going on. He can shoot it off a standstill like very few players in the game. Look, there's nothing going on. It's a deflected puck. He stops it, and through the screen of Riley, who goes out to block it, Joe Woll is not going to see this. Look at Kaliev. He doesn't move anywhere. One pivot and open to the hips.
They'll get things set up. They are 0 for 2 with only one shot on the power play. Here is Matthews. Dancing along the half wall. Down low, Tavares out in front. Blocker save made by Talbot. And he plays catch with Gavrikov. We asked LaFerriere earlier today about the biggest adjustment as well to the NHL, and he said travel as Lizotte moves in. Wrister, save made by Wall. He played at Harvard after playing high school hockey in New Jersey. As Nylander with a takeaway moves in, gives it up. Matthews, and Talbot makes a terrific save.
Yeah, well, the one thing you got to be careful of now is that you don't eat too much on the charter.
Guilty.
They're not grinding it. It's a hard travel schedule, but they do okay.
Out in front, between the legs, a pass that's missed by Moore. Oh, perfect setup by Deneau. And Moore missed the net. But the Kings just keep on buzzing with this 3-0 lead. Short side over the shoulder of Wall. A backhanded attempt by Moore. But it's right back into the offensive zone. Nearly 5 minutes without a whistle. Wraparound try by Deneau is stopped by Wall.
It's been as good as it possibly could be for 40 minutes for LA.
I mean, what is the message if you're Sheldon Keefe in that dressing room after the first 40 minutes to get his team at least far? Trying to turn through center is Nyes. Nice toe drag by Domi across the line. Nyes moves in. Nyes gives it up on the doorstep. Kept denied.
Pretty solid check, but it's offside. Here's that Nyes pass.
Lizotte. Not sure that pass was intended for him, but he kept it outside. Back up top, Spence. One-timer off the blocker of Wall from Grundstrom for the Leafs. They are on the power play, and they get it set up. Marner down low, and there is Nylander. Nylander, root swung, and that goes up into the netting and out of play.
He'll look for his shot more than he has in the past. Prior years, he might have...
Well, the Leafs trying to keep the longest streak in the NHL at least active alive since their last shutout. It's been 153 games since they were last shut out. And they won't be shut out tonight. A wrister from Tavares gets them on the board. It's a power play goal for Toronto as Tavares lights the lamp. And now it's a 2-goal game.
Pretty similar shot from that William Nylander hit the crossbar on just a few moments ago. Tavares is going to take this puck in deep. The left-hander, this is a sharp angle and a perfect shot as he beats Cam Talbot up over the right shoulder. Nylander's in front of the net, and the captain, Tavares.
And unable to tee one up was Marner. Possible 3-on-2 the other way for the Kings. They'll float one in. Wall missed it with the paddle, and it did not go on the backhand by Moore and caught the iron. Dodging one, the Leafs, and this remains a 2-goal game. Nylander on net. Bad save made by Talbot. Mikey Anderson to the corner. Lost it behind the net to Austin Matthews. Double team. Matthews trying to control the puck. Moving in is Marner. Mitch Marner back to the point. Long wrister by Brody. To the wall behind the net. Marner will retrieve at the half boards. Slings one diagonally for Giordano. A rolling puck eludes his stick. Can't keep it onside. There's Moore.
Sharp angle shot. And on the next shift, Trevor Moore gets to the loose puck for John Tavares.
Under 8 minutes to go in the third period, and the Leafs need a pair. Byfield left alone. Byfield shot goes wide out in front. Kempe scores on the rebound. Kopitar with work as well, and the top line puts the Kings back on top by 3.
Whose stick gets broken in the process. Really great forecheck here. Quinton Byfield starts the play. He's going to miss the net, and Kopitar just chips it to the front. Yes, it is. Kempe swats it into the net in front of William Lagesson. And it's 4-1 Kings, but
has at least 1 point in all 9 games played. Side of the net. Bad save is made by Wall, as that was a nice little back pass.
The short side of the net, and Dubois just misses. This is a nice rush. This kid has had a nice night here.
Fiala. And escaping is Giordano. The power play over. Holmberg moves in. Holmberg backhands one. Save made by Talbot. A little wheel around backhander by Pontus Holmberg. And he's a little gimpy heading back to the Toronto bench as he took a pop behind the net. Down to the final 10 seconds. And the Kings, this is as well as they have ever begun the season on the road. Their longest ever road win streak to begin a year And it is as impressive as they have been in any of their road games so far this season, with a 4-1 dominant performance tonight.